So let us now turn our attention towards the people that we are actually leading. I want to repeat the definition of leadership that I believe in. Leadership is the art of achieving goals through people. Leading is always motivating. Leaders need to understand what motivates people. Unfortunately, deep down, but in a very shallow sense, people just ask the basic question, what's in it for me? But if you understand that motivation and you can link it to corporate purpose, people will be motivated on their own and not just follow your leadership because they have to. I think that is the lowest level of leadership, is where you have to draw on your position to tell people you will do it because I say so. It is the lowest level of leadership. And unfortunately, I have gone there once or twice in different leadership scenarios where I got so frustrated that I told people you have to do it because I say so. John Maxwell talks about this brilliantly, about the 5 levels of leadership, and I'm absolutely convinced that it's true that our higher level of leadership is where people follow you because of your relationship with them. Not because they have to, but because they want to. So what I believe good leaders do is that they connect with people. What's in your heart? How can we do this together? And as the leader of a team, it's not just dominating over them, it's inviting them to a platform where we are equals. And I have a role and you have a role and we are team players. But I've discovered from John Maxwell's teachings and in my own experience that there's an even higher level of leadership. And that is where people don't just follow you because they like you. They follow you because they sense that we are winning together and 2 is better than 1. I think that the highest level of leadership is where people follow you because of the growth that they experience. If you look at those levels, people can follow you because they have to, but it's a very low level of motivation. People can follow you because they like you, because they sense relationship and teamwork. But people can follow you because they like you and because together we are achieving more than you would have achieved on your own. And then as they begin to experience that you are there to grow them and that they can grow beyond their own capacity because of your leadership, you get the highest level of commitment from people. I actually immediately go for level 4 with every new person that I lead, is to sit them down and ask the question, how can I grow you? In the process of growing them, we achieve more, our friendship develops, and I don't have to lead them at the lowest level of leadership where they do something because I say so. They do it because they bought into it, into the value of whatever the cause may be, or even the goal is in relation to the cause that we are standing for. So, motivation is core to great, great leadership. There are 3 needs that people have. And I absolutely believe that if you want to grow an individual, you have to know how to address these needs. Because at a very basic level, we are asking the question, what's in it for me? How can I benefit from this? It's not a negative question. It's not really such a shallow comment to ask, what will I experience as benefit? And I'll give you some examples, but let's talk about these 3 needs. The first one is for autonomy. Every person on this planet has a desire that you'll give me a little space so that I can do it my way. Yes, we cannot do everything my way, but autonomy means that I have the freedom of choice. I'm not just following orders. You're giving me a little bit of space so that I can implement what you want me to do. I can do it within my own character, within my own personality, and maybe sometimes even in my own timing. This is an interesting concept because if you want to grow people, the first thing that as a leader you need to do is to ask the question about their uniqueness. And if you understand the uniqueness of somebody, and you can give them a space where that uniqueness can flourish, people will be motivated from the inside out and not do what you want them to do because you said so, because they buy into it and they feel that they are honored as an individual to play at the best place that they can play in. The second need, not just autonomy, but mastery. People want to know that this is going to grow my skills and I can achieve great things as an individual. And growing somebody to coach them will always give a sense of victory. And that motivates people. If they feel I am getting better at what God has given me, my talents are developing, and they look back and they say, wow, because of your leadership, I have grown to levels that I would not have gone on my own. That is my personal experience of the leadership that I experience in Doxa Deo from our leader, is that there is a huge level of challenge, but there's autonomy and there's mastery. I have grown skills and developed, I think, faster than I would have developed in other spaces. And lastly, it's the need for meaning. If we talk about what motivates people, they need a little bit of autonomy. They need to know that I'm going to grow in my talents, but they need meaning. As a leader, it is my job to create that sense of I can do it a little bit in my own way, and I know that I'm going to grow, but I want to know, is it worth my while? I've always believed that if you can connect personal meaning to corporate or business purpose, if you can connect personal meaning to purpose, corporate purpose, the magic happens, meaning that people are motivated and they go way beyond what is expected of them, because I'm not just doing what I'm told, I have an opportunity to create together, and we can achieve the goal towards our cause with these unique elements that motivates me at the core of my humanity. Basically asking the question, what's in it for me? So if I know that I can do it my way a little bit, and I'm going to grow, and that we're going to do stuff that is meaningful. It's not just wasting my time, but we are building something that's worth my while. That motivates people. As a leader, I want to encourage you. Leading is motivating. You need to know what motivates people, and you will see magic happen in your organization, even in your family.